In my opinion, one of the best sneakers out on the market right now isn't even technically a pair of sneakers. It's these. Yes, we're doing a full video dedicated to Crocs, and honestly, I didn't think I'd be doing this video, but here we are. As a whole, I feel like the sneaker market has changed and focused more towards comfort over hype these days. Back in the day, the Off-Whites and all the Air Jordan 1s coming out were super cool. They still are in my opinion. But at the end of the day, I see us prioritizing comfort more these days with brands like New Balance and other more low-key brands out there. And of course, you can't forget about Crocs. Crocs have been around for a long time now. They started off as that kiosk in a mall they used to avoid, now they're pretty much everywhere. With their focus on collaborations with big artists and designers out there, especially if you look at the ones like the Bad Bunnies, the Justin Biebers, and also the Salehe Bembury Crocs, those have some really big resale value behind them as well. From choosing the right collaborations to the right designs, honestly, they mesh together to create one of the most hype pieces on the market right now. But the truth is, you don't even need any of the collaborations to get yourself a good pair of Crocs. This pair here isn't even a collaboration pair, it's just one I picked up from my local mall. Granted, I've worn these a few times now and they might be a little dirty, but they still look really good. Look at that nice marble color, guys. Let me just take these out for a second. And there you have it, guys. These are the black and white marbled Crocs. You can pick these up at your local retailer right now. There's nothing special about it. This isn't a collaboration pair. Honestly, if you walk into Foot Locker, Champs, Journeys, pretty much any store in your mall that carries Crocs, they probably have this colorway sitting on shelves right now. As you guys can see here, this pair features a nice and beautiful black and white marbling all across the shoe. I tend to lean towards black and white sneakers in general. Sometimes I add a little bit of color into my outfits, as you can see with the shirt I'm wearing today, but most of the time I'm wearing very muted colors like black and white, and this fits perfectly with that color scheme. There's really not much to show about these Crocs over here. They're pretty much what they are. They're a pair of regular Crocs in a marble colorway. Now personally, I tend to rock them like this, and I only put them into sports mode. Sports mode is when you put the strap on the back, in case you didn't know, is when I'm driving. Yep, when I'm driving, I like to make sure they're nice and snug and secured on my feet, but most of the time, I'm just wearing these like a pair of slides. Now granted, this is a little bit different from my regular Nike slides that I wear around all the time, but I'm honestly really happy with how these look on feet. Now the truth is, I was kind of nervous wearing these outside at first, but why should I be nervous about wearing something that keeps me comfortable all day? When I'm grabbing groceries or just going to fill up gas, why should I be worried about what's on my feet when I can be focusing on comfort? Granted, the marble pattern draws a little bit of attention and gives it a nice cool design factor to it, but overall, I'm looking for comfort over style when I'm running my errands. When I throw these on feet over here, it adds a little bit of that design element. I wear some nice fitted sweatpants and a nice white tee, throw on a colored fitted, and I'm ready to go out the door with a complete fit that looks clean, looks good, and I'm comfortable in. Now aside from the comfort aspect of it, these shoes are actually functional as well. I know if you watched a video on Crocs in the past, you probably know this already, but if you haven't, then these little holes on the side over here are actually for extra support when you're rock climbing or mountain climbing or anything like that, so you can stick your toes through for a little bit of extra grip. Personally, I don't even think I can stick my toes and spread them this far, but at the end of the day, that is functionally available to you if you want to use it that way. Like I said, comfort is so important these days. In any casual setting, I'm probably going to grab my Crocs over any of the other sneakers in my collection. Now, another thing that I really enjoy about Crocs is your ability to customize them to your personal liking. Now, we're all familiar with Nike ID, where you can basically personalize the colorway of any sneaker that is available on Nike ID. But when it comes to Crocs, they have something called Jibbits. Anywhere across these ventilation holes over here, you can stick your Jibbit onto. Now, Jibbits are available through Crocs and also other customizers online. You can find ones for your favorite movie, anime, TV show, sports team, even letters to put your initials on them. Pretty much there's a Jibbit for anything out there. Now, for my personal pair, as you can see, I have 0 Jibbits on there, but if I was to add Jibbits, I would probably add a Murakami flower for a pop of color, maybe a cause figure somewhere over here as well, and my initials on the Crocs as well. Like I said, there's so many cool options available online for you to customize your Crocs to your personal liking. And the best part about Crocs, I think, is the affordability factor to it. Now, this pair here was around $70, which is pretty high for a pair of Crocs after taxes and everything like that. But if you're looking for a plain color and you wait for a sale to come around, you can probably find them as low as $5 to $10. Trust me, there's lots of promo codes that you can stack online to get yourself a pair of black or white Crocs or yellow, red, any color of the rainbow out there for as low as $5 to $10. And at the end of the day, because of Jibbits, they're pretty much a blank canvas for you to customize with those personal charms. Now, if you think Crocs are a little too basic and you want something hype attached to it, then the Crocs have definitely inspired some of the coolest models out there right now, including the Yeezy foam runners. Now that's a wrap for this video on Crocs, guys. You can see me reaching for this green box more than any of my Air Jordan 1s all summer long. If you own any Crocs or Jibbits and have customized a pair, let me know down in the comment section below. And as always, guys, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time with more content.